Welcome to Nnalubaale Blitz. I'm your host, Gaga, and I'm proudly sponsored by Plascon and hosted by Huma Cafe. We want to welcome you back from the weekend and to welcome you into a new week, which is going to be full of vibes. And we are kickstarting it off with some news that happened on the previous weekend when it comes to sports here in Uganda. We have rugby, we have basketball, we have badminton, and many more. So stick around if you want to know some more when it comes to that. Starting off with some cricket news, there is a new champion in women's cricket. Olila Cricket Club has dethroned Soroti Cricket Club to win the 2025 Women's T20 title in dominant fashion. At Lugogo Oval on Saturday, Olila CC crushed defending champion Soroti by the 9 wickets in a one-sided All-Soroti final. After winning the toss and choosing to bowl, Olila restricted Soroti to just 74 runs, with Immaculate Nandera and Nyamere Divine Gabriela leading the attack. Only 3 Soroti batters reached double digits and 4 runouts added to their troubles. Chasing 75, Olila sealed victory in 14 overs, losing just 1 wicket. Esther Iloku guided the chase with a composed 32 off 31 balls, earning her Player of the Match award. The celebrations had a family touch. Jimia Mohammed's mother presented the Player of the Match trophy, while Lona Anyait's mother stepped up after her daughter was awarded the Best Wicket Taker trophy after taking 21 wickets this season. Other individual winners of the tournament include the Best Batter Naomi Kayondo, 278 runs, Best Wicket Taker Lona Anyait, 21 wickets, MVP Nyamere Divine Gabriela, Finals Player of the Match Esther Iloku. After it all, we got to hear from the winning team's captain Fiona Kulume and MVP of the tournament Divine Nyamere.
I was actually very excited given that Soroti City has been, like, every time we play finals with Soroti City, they're the ones that have always been taking that trophy. So today, I just spoke to my girls. I was like, let's keep it simple. Let's do the right things. Let's do the simple basics right. And at the end of the day, we shall win. I think I'm proud of every other girl that was inside there because everyone was really working hard. Divine's 4 overs were really brilliant. She bowled with Chumar. Lona's run out. So I think I am very excited as a captain and I'm very proud of leading this team.
The game was okay, though we wanted to squeeze them not to reach 50 runs, but they reached 75. That was bad, but we still got our win. And it's my first time playing cricket in the league games, so I feel good. It means so much to me because when I started cricket, it was so hard because my mom never wanted me to play cricket. Though it was hectic, at least I tried to manage it very well. Though when I got an injury, they refused me from playing, but I had to struggle until I had to come back. I consult more coaches on how to bowl, how to bat, and do other things. I'm planning to be either the best fielder or best bat.
A historic win for Olila Cricket Club, who are now the new queens of women's cricket. Congratulations to our champions. Crossing over into the men's side, still when it comes to cricket, in the UCA Men's 50-over Premiership League, Rounders Cricket Club secured their 2nd straight win with a commanding 51-run victory over Avengers Cricket Club in Jinja on Sunday. Batting first, Rounders posted 236 for 4, thanks to opener Stephen Wabose's patient 80 and unbeaten late fireworks from Oscar Mwanishimwe with 47 and Calvin Watua's 39. Avengers struggled with the ball, conceding 63 runs in the last 10 overs. Yashidi Josh stood out with a tidy spell of 1 for 23 from his 10 overs. In reply, Avengers faltered early and were eventually bowled out for 185 in 40.4 overs. Surajan Subuga led the Rounders, bowling 3 for 34, while Tembo, Zubair and Brian Masaba chipped in with 2 wickets each. Oloka Pius provided resistance with a fighting 88, but once he fell in the 40th over, so did Avengers' hopes. Mwanishimwe also stirred with the gloves, taking 3 catches behind the stumps, helping Rounders climb to 4th in the standings. Elsewhere, Ceylon Lions held on to top spot with the narrow 9-run win over to Nnalubaale, while Kuchi Tigers beat Soroti City by 83 runs under the DL method in Division 2. Moving on to rugby, the 2025 Uganda National Rugby 7th season is off to a flying start with Walukuba Barbarians and Thunderbirds clinching top honours at the Kabaka Coronation 7th held at Kayondo Rugby Club. In the men's final, Walukuba Barbarians defended their crown in style, defeating Heathens 19-5, and Barbarians had earlier edged Rhinos 12-5 in a 10th semi-final, while Heathens came through with a fierce Kayondo derby against Buffaloes, winning 10-7. In the women's competition, Thunderbirds shut out Walukuba Titans 15-0 to lift the title. The Thunderbirds booked their place in the final with a narrow 5-0 win over the She-Wolves. Titans had earlier defeated defending champions Avengers 12-0 in the semi-finals. It is a back-to-back Coronation 7's win for Walukuba, who claimed last year's title at Wankulukuku. Meanwhile, Busoga's rising rugby profile continues, with Walukuba Titans finishing second and earning Ugandan shillings 3 million. The Barbarians walked away with 5 million in prize money. The National Sevens action resumes next weekend with the Gulu Sevens at Pecha Stadium, running from August 9th to 10th. Getting into some badminton, as we were talking about Kabaka's 30-second coronation games from rugby to badminton, different players raring to compete in the championship that will take place from August 8th to 10th at Lugogo Indoor Stadium. And in those include the national sim star Tracy Nnalubaale, who believes she is in going hard for this.
Erinya nze Nnalubaale Tracy ngenda ba nitaba mu mpaka za matikira ga Kabaka agasatu mu ebiri aga badminton gagagenda bere Lugogo okuva nga 8 paka nga 10 omwezi guno naita mwena muje tumewe wangala aisawasati.
However, there is going to be a team that includes journalists like our very own Zaki Hassan Sendija.
Nze Zaki Hassan Sendija ndi munnamawulire w'ebyemizannyo. Mu mizannyo gy'enkavalinga mwe muli n'ogwa badminton. Naye ku mulundi guno nange nvuddeyo ne ŋŋamba kanzannyeko, era mu mizannyo egy'amatikira g'abeene egya 32 ngenda kuba nzannya mu mpaka za badminton ezigenda okubeerayo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 8 okutuusa nga 10 wali eri e Lugogo ku kisaawe ekibikke. Mbategeeza nti nno ffenna tuyina olukusa okuzannya mu mpaka zino eno, era ffenna tusobola okuba nga tujja ne tuzeetabamu. Ennaku z'omwezi nga 8 buli omu ajje tusisinkane e Lugogo, beene yatuwadde omukisa okwolesa ebitone byaffe.
Getting into some news from Chan, Uganda is set to begin its 2024 Chan campaign this Monday, August 4th, at the iconic Nnalubaale Stadium. The Cranes will face Algeria in their Group C opener under the floodlights at 8 p.m, hoping to emulate co-hosts Tanzania and Kenya, who both picked up wins on the opening days of the tournament. However, on Sunday, the team was visited by Speaker of Parliament Anita Among, who boosted the side with a whopping 70 million that is said to motivate the boys. Before Uganda takes center stage at 8 p.m, the day's action will kick off with a Group C clash between Niger and Guinea at 5 p.m. Excitement is building as the hosts look to start their journey on a high note in the front of the home crowd. Team coach Morley Byekwaso says the side is ready for the challenge.
I think it has been hosted here. We need to do our best to see that we make history. It is the first time that we have held it here, so this must be our first time to see that we made it through the group, because it is easily done at home than doing it away. So I think fans will be behind us. You as the media will be behind us. And every player wants to go into history. So we want to do our best to see that we qualify in this group.
Now let's get into a personal favorite, and that is basketball. And I'm going to start off with the women. Now, the Uganda's Gazelles may have finished 8th at the 2025 Women's Afrobasket, but there was still a silver lining to their campaign. Team captain Jane Asinde was named to be the tournament's best team after a series of impressive performances, including a standout game against 11-time champions Senegal, where she posted 18 points and 11 rebounds to lead Uganda to a historic win. Known for her ability to draw fouls and dominate the paint, Asinde was a consistent force throughout the tournament. Despite Nigeria becoming champions again, Uganda falling short in the quarterfinals against South Sudan and later suffering defeats to Mozambique and Ivory Coast in the placement games, Asinde's individual brilliance has not gone unnoticed. Still, when it comes to basketball on the men's side, the Uganda men's national basketball team, the Silverbacks, are currently in South Africa for a high-intensity training camp ahead of the 2025 FIBA Afrobasket. The camp, which runs until August 11th, is the key part of the team's preparations before they head to Angola for the tournament. Uganda has been drawn in a tough Group D alongside continental heavyweights Senegal, Mali, and Egypt. Experienced guard Robinson Opong rejoined the squad this morning and took part in his first training session. Afterward, he expressed excitement about being back with the team, praising the energy and the chemistry with the camp.
Obviously, it's the first day. We practiced yesterday. I wasn't there yet, but we're getting to learn each other, learning our principles offensively and defensively. And I think we're doing a good job learning fast.
He noted that the mix of experience and youth in the squad is promising, but emphasized that discipline and focus will be critical if the Silverbacks are to make a mark at the Afrobasket.
You know, we have a good mix of continuity with the guys who's been playing together for a long time, and a good mixture of youth, guys who can play up tempo, that can defend multiple positions, and that's what we need.
Meanwhile, forward Dengale linked up with the team last night, and the NBA best Ishmael Wainwright is expected to arrive on Tuesday. The Silverbacks continue to build momentum as they gear up to represent Uganda on the continental stage. Getting into some news when it comes to hockey, the Uganda Hockey Men's League Game Week 12 served up an action-packed weekend at the Lugogo Hockey Grounds with teams showcasing grit and flair. Makerere picked up a hard-fought 4-2 win over WHC Titans, while Weatherhead stole the headlines with a commanding 17-0 demolition of WSC Abalonzi, one of the league's biggest wins this season. Kampala is past Badgers with a 5-1 victory, and Wananchi matched the scoreline in their clash with Thunders. Meanwhile, Rockets and KHC Originals battled to a 1-1 draw in a tightly contested fixture that wrapped up the weekend action. The results continue to shape the title race and mid-table battles as the league ages closer to its climax. Getting into my favorite part of the show, and that is the Blitz Extra Time, where we profile your favorite stars when it comes to sports here in Uganda. Well, today we are profiling Naomi Kayondo Bagenda, a tribalizer in Ugandan women's cricket. Naomi Kayondo Bagenda is a name synonymous with the rise of women's cricket in Uganda. Born on May 15, 1990, Naomi's journey began in high school, where she picked up the first sport in her first year. Just 2 years later, her talent earned her a spot on the Uganda under-19 national team, a sign of the influential role she would go on to play in the game. As a wicketkeeper bat, Naomi rose through the ranks to captain the Uganda's women's national team, leading by example both on and off the field. Naomi, a sister to Ham Kayondo, another cricketer, was a key part of the historic squad that clinched the African Championship in Namibia in August 2018. Her international debut in the T20 format came the following year against Kenya during the 2019 Victoria Tri-Series. Beyond playing, Naomi took on the mantle of mentorship and development. She at some point served as assistant coach of the Uganda under-19 girls team, who won the bilateral series and also represented Soroti Challengers Cricket Club at the domestic level. In March 2023, her contributions were formally recognized when she became one of the first 12 women cricketers in Uganda to receive a central contract from the Uganda Cricket Association. With the transition from wicket-keeper bat to batter of the recent Kayondo captained Wanderers Cricket Club throughout the Women's T20 League, where she recently won the Best Batter award. Stationed as a legend by many, Naomi Kayondo Bagenda's story is one of leadership, passion, and persistence, paving the way for future generations in Ugandan women's cricket. It's always a pleasure hanging with you guys from the beginning to the end. I'm your host Gaga, and I'm proudly sponsored by Plascon and hosted by Huma Cafe in Tinder. And we have given you all the gist that you need to know when it comes to sports. And next time, same place. So don't miss out, because we have some more gist to give you.